Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for another show of the Checkered Flag Show. Hang on 1 second. Someone comes from the door. There we are. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're back for another episode of the Checkered Flag Show. So it wasn't here last week. Been mega busy with everything else. Obviously started to see football season and everything, trying to get every show streaming and couldn't fit it in. But we've got it here now. It is summer break, so that's why we've heard nothing in terms of F1 sort of stuff. I will be coming out with a drivers market stream next week about the drivers market, what's going to happen, the decision between Bottas and Russell. We're not really going to know about that until September. That's already the main story. But we're going to come with a drivers market and see what could happen, and then do a drivers market straight after we get the decision. So, but anyway, we're back anyway for a Checkered Flag Show. Got Tio, my usual F1 co-host. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, man, I'm doing well. Very excited for the restart of the season next week.
Yeah, obviously starting the season next week. I was supposed to have the DNF1 podcast as well for the stream, but emergency vet appointment, so I can come on. But hopefully get him on next week. But yeah, we've got Brevin John. It was just a minute ago backstage, but dipped out. So hopefully he'll be back with us in a sec. But I started the season. It did in terms of how it looked at the start of the season. Things didn't look great from Mercedes' perspective. They were struggling at the very start with pre-season testing. Testing wasn't going well. Whereas like Red Bull were piling on like the laps and piling out the lap times as well. Mercedes were struggling with how the car behaved. Obviously, with the restrictions in the rear downforce on the floor of the car. So yeah, they sort of mixed up the grid in a big way. So definite. It's been a definite shake up of the field, and obviously the first race we saw in qualifying the difference. The Red Bull gained; they're now 3/10 quicker. Mercedes have managed, though, in that Grand Prix, and that was most of everyone's surprise, to out-strategize with better strategy, keep Red Bull behind them and get Hamilton to win the Grand Prix. I think Perez dropping to the back of the grid at the start of the race didn't help Red Bull's case, but it's sort of been a lot of the point. Give me sport has given. Give me sport. Let me try and have a look at Give me sport. Sorry.
Who the hell are they?
I think I might know them because I think they're linked to the Football Tourist or something. Oh. Yeah. Give me sport. They're linked to the. I think they're linked to the Football Tourist. Yeah. But I don't think that's actually the Football Tourist saying they're going to get litigated. But the Football Tourist. Yeah, it's the Football Tourist channel. Yeah, it's all they're all part of that. So yeah, big up Tiho, big up MTA10. Hi to see you in the chat. If you haven't subscribed, please do smash the like button. We're 10 away from 1.1k. Right, come on, let's do that. Let's get to 1.1k. Let's do that now. Let's up the likes, up the subscribes. Join the membership as well from as little as $1.99, $4.99. You'll get members polls and members only streams. $8.99. You'll get to link with me via my channels, Twitter, via Connect, via social media, which you never know, you might land another show like this as well. But so I will be putting a link in a minute. So Mercedes have been struggled at the back start of the season, seems to manage to get it together quite quickly to everyone's amazement. Tihon, how do you feel initially the season's been so far, like for you?
Well, it's my first season really watching F1. I loved it. All the races have been quite good. Most races have been quite good, at least. I think there's definitely a few standout races, a few shock podiums, of course, and I'd say it's one of the very close title race and just a very entertaining season so far.
Yeah, I think given the fact that it was close in 2018, 2017 it wasn't. It was close, but it didn't. But both the threat that Ferrari posed sort of fizzled out towards the end of the season. So everyone was coming into the season with Red Bull being faster, thinking finally Mercedes have challenges, serious challenges for this title race. And it has been throughout the season. You've seen at one point Mercedes looking on top, managed to outstrap, like I said, beat this Red Bull, who had a faster car in Bahrain. Didn't beat him in Imola, but I think they had an equal car because I think they managed to get upgrades for that Grand Prix. They said, which had leveled the playing field despite it being wet. And you can tell like how close it's been as well. MUFC Daily, I've just seen it. Yep. Just quickly go through it, and then I will bring everyone else on. Don't worry, I will put the link in the chat. So don't worry about it. I will give you a chance. And yeah. But like I was saying, is that then we've seen like Mercedes had a faster car in Portimao, in Spain, in what was race? We had that. What was race 3? Can't remember. I can't remember what was race 3. That's stupid. Let me try and get the F1 calendar up.
Spain, wasn't it?
No. It wasn't. I don't think it was
Portugal.
Spain. It was Portugal. It was Portugal. Did I mention Portugal though?
Portugal or Italy?
We had Bahrain, Italy, Portugal, Spain, Monaco. Right, yeah. So, like I was saying, sorry, So those Italy, Portugal, and Spain. Sorry, where Mercedes looked like they had a faster car. Obviously, with the way their car set up, being a longer base car, they'd suffered in Azerbaijan and Monaco. Azerbaijan was a shock, and that was one of the shocks of the season as well. Perez managed to get his first win, which is not many a shock being in a Red Bull, but Verstappen crashing out with laps to go, for Hamilton making that mistake with the magic button on the restart when it looked like he had it. So yeah.
Rim's still announced, by the way.
Yeah. I'm not really fussed about it still. That's why I'm not even done a stream about it. But I might do a stream next. I've got a back pages stream every week, so I might be doing it then. But yeah, then we had France, where I think Mercedes were stronger, but they were beaten on strategy. I think they had a better race pace than Red Bull. I think in that Grand Prix, because Hamilton was bearing down on Verstappen, who was struggling on the hard tyre, and it wasn't until Verstappen pitted that then he had the advantage for me. Then you had Austria, where no matter what Mercedes were trying to do, Austria that they were so far superior in Austria. Then it all came to a head in Great Britain, and we all know what happened in Great Britain, don't we? Like, boom! The two title contenders who came close to hitting each other in Imola, who came close to hitting each other in Spain, and I've got a video coming out. There will be a video coming out soon that will explain it more in detail, or just explain where I'm justifying Hamilton's case of being innocent, right? In like of being not totally to blame. I will say he is part to blame, but he's not totally to blame. When I said so yeah. Just gonna quickly go through that. So it looks like it should be all right. So I'm gonna put that as members only for Featley Warriors and higher. Publish. Yes, I've just if you want to see that. If you want to see that video, I've just released it for members, Featley Warriors and Highus, because they get early access to videos. So if you want to see that, go and join a membership if you want to get early access. Otherwise, it will come out about 2 to 3 days after to the public, to the normal subscribers and everyone. So yeah, make sure to check that out because it gives a good sort of an explanation about the whole situation and a lovely speech from no other than Ayrton Senna himself. But yeah, we've got John. John, how are
Hey,
you? How,
hey. I'm great. Sorry, I'm experiencing network problems, so I actually went outside. Sorry about that.
it's a bit like Honda's power unit problems. There you go.
Come on, man. Aren't you going to give me a break? This is a summer break. Aren't you going to cut me some slack?
No,
Ah, come on,
this
man.
is
Come
this
on.
is a guy who's ditching Red Bull for Haas for a day
Ah, come
because
on,
he
man.
couldn't stand what they were doing to Hamilton.
Yeah,
Like,
true. True, to be honest, what is wrong, to be honest. But, if you have stayed, with the team,
then he is
with the
like,
team.
no, I can't say I can't like I can't live on my morals. If I have to support Haas, but live on my morals, no.
Come on, don't do this to me, mate. Come on, don't do this to me. It's just that, it's been about 10 years, putting up, with Red Bull, even, with their whining every time. But, there's a moment whereby you say to yourself, enough is enough. And that is what happened, But will I ever go back to us? No, 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 no,
No.
no. At least, because I mean, honestly, what's going to be my main highlight in quali? I mean, definitely not a Saturday, afternoon
There
in
is no
quali.
fucking highlight.
Perhaps maybe something that I will celebrate is,
Mate, you could
overtaking Letafi. Like,
it
like,
could
uh,
it could be raining and like you still wouldn't get out of Q2. Uh,
No, no, you know what? Like, I actually sat down and I calculated and I said, okay, is there anything that I'll actually, be happy about? The only thing is just, an overtake of, the other William driver, or perhaps maybe a driver
overtaking your
who.
teammate.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, plus also, one motivating thing was that you were always just bantering me. And I said, you know what? I think, like the better devil here is Red Bull, of course. But what is wrong is wrong. What they did was wrong. But I'm a Red Bull fan. Red Bull
But
fan.
yeah, didn't we lap you in the last Grand Prix?
Well, no, no.
Yeah, I think we did, didn't we?
I know, no, 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 no. Let me tell you, in Imola, just because of the red flag, if it was not of the red flag, we would had labbed Lewis Hamilton.
Oh
That's
no
true.
no no, we were 80 seconds behind. You were 80
Yeah,
seconds
we
behind us.
would, Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
mate.
yeah. You're 80 seconds behind us. So yeah. So
Yeah,
okay, I'll give
but
you that one. Close.
yeah, of course, yeah, of course, yeah.
But
But
I wanted to, like I was just saying about like with obviously it all came to a head with Britain, Great Britain, where the two title contenders were fighting so hard, and we
yeah,
mentioned like in Barcelona, Imola, I think both
yeah,
times Hamilton sort of had to back out of the fight
yeah,
to stop
exactly.
contact. I think when it came to Britain, it got to a point that Hamilton's like, I've got to take this corner, I've got to take this opportunity. I'm going to
Yeah,
stick my car down there and I'll level up beside of you. So it's up to you now whether you give me some space as well or you don't. And
exactly.
and Verstappen, being his normal
Yeah,
racing
aggressive, yeah,
aggressive self, decided I'm gonna stay the way I am, and obviously that meant that both of them took each other out. Like I
yeah.
said, there is a video coming out I've put out where you've got the
Oh,
incident in Imola, the incident in Barcelona. It starts with what
yeah,
Ayrton Senna said about being a racing driver, And
Yeah.
then you see the incident at Silverstone, one in sprint qualifying, how he didn't get past him at Cops, and then obviously
Right.
what happened in the race, and then sort of explanation of what Hamilton was saying afterwards, and just
Yeah.
sort of like see the parallels between it. So this is a good. I hopefully it's a good video that people want
Yeah,
to watch that.
really
So,
can't wait. Can't wait. Cause you know what? Like on that issue, like I remember, like the first thing is that you are going to be furious. I'm sure you still recall what happened in Austria, like the second race. Was it Austria or Styrian Grand Prix whereby was it
Perez.
Norris? Yeah,
Oh
Perez
no, that
and
was that
Lando.
was that was that. I think that was. Yeah, that was six. That was the Austrian one, the second one.
Oh yes, oh yes. And like that
Yes,
was Checo. Yes,
he would have been
exactly.
second. He would have been second.
Yes, exactly. So now, there are moments whereby if an incident happens, what happened to Perez, because I support Red Bull, you're always saying, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, like we're the victims. But then, like later on, like when the hit has really settled down, like you tend to later see that it was our fault, just like I'm sure you still recall, like I remember before you sent me that other camera, or should I say other video angle whereby
Yeah,
of Lewis and Max, because I was actually
you
saying
see
no,
if you
no, no.
see yeah, because you see on board, if you see on
Yeah,
board of it, and
yeah,
I said this on the stream, right, and I said it on board. When you see the on board of it, you see
yeah,
if you say go, everyone keeps seeing it like at normal level, fast pace, and all you see quickly is as
yes,
soon as he's alongside, he's literally backed off, so to get around the corner. So he's tried to lift
exactly.
out and get around the corner, right, to try and give him space, and
Yeah,
yet Verstappen's not backed down and not
very much.
not stopped.
Yeah,
And
very much.
but if you slowed it and played by frame, and this is one thing I
Yeah,
think Christian Horner didn't do,
yeah,
right?
did not do it all.
You would have seen that Hamilton was his front wing was practically level with his front wing. Now,
Exactly.
all you have to be, you only have to put your front wing right by the rear wheel of another car,
Yeah.
right, and that entitles you to of a car with space. That's what it says in the rule book.
Yeah, that's
So
just the honest
that's
truth.
what.
Yeah,
So if he's that alongside him, then I'm sorry, he's entitled to a car with space. Yes, he
exactly.
could have. Now I do put parts of blame. He didn't take all of the curb and all the inside because he probably didn't have all the downforce that he would have had.
Yeah.
I get that. That is partly to blame on his part, and he's misjudged that. But then it's also Verstappen because you see him turn the wheel. He's turned the wheel,
Yes,
and then he's turned the wheel
slightly
even
like this.
further
Yeah,
in,
yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah,
he's
yeah,
turned it
yeah,
even further.
yeah.
And people saying that Hamilton's turned the wheel, Hamilton's only done that, and the wheel's only just done that when he's
Yeah.
made contact with the car. When you make contact with the car, your steering wheel's going to do that, right?
Yes,
I don't see anyone in an accident ever not having a car accident and their
yes,
wheel's not doing this all over the
exactly,
place, right?
exactly,
And anyone that does
exactly.
say that doesn't happen, they're a liar.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah, it's you know what I
That's
mean.
why we
It's
say that it's a racing incident. Like
yeah,
rather than the backlash that like Lewis was now like later on receiving. And this is what really stirred me up about Red Bull, whereby like, okay, besides the homework project that they did, because it seemed that like their protests like were more like trying to tarnish the image of Sir Lewis, and you now see the racism, like statements, or the racist slurs that were now being targeted to him. I remember, like before like the Silverstone, race. I remember like we did a preview, and when we did the preview, like I remember you were saying, if Red Bull wins it. If they win it, definitely it's all over. And I'm sure everyone knew what was going to like that
yeah.
the
Hamilton
writing
wasn't
was
going to
on the
back
wall.
down. Hamilton
Yes,
was not going to back down in that instance, right?
exactly. And yes,
He's he
and
why and if he's alongside him, why should he?
Yeah, exactly. And like I still remember, like also one thing that also pleased Sir Lewis was, like the race sprint. I'm sure you still recall what happened. Like he was on pole position, right? And Max was second, and I'm sure you still remember what he was doing, almost like frying his like his brakes. Of course, we know that he got an advantage and he went first. And Lewis tried to attack Max, and he could not. After that
And
first lap,
actually,
he,
I'm sorry.
he
I wish
waved.
you could have. I wish you could have. I wish I could have had the whole clip on there without obviously like any copyright or anything
Yeah,
coming in,
yeah,
because if you saw the whole clip, it starts from the start all the way to the incident, and if you watch the
exactly.
start and you watch Hamilton's on board, right, you'll see Verstappen on the left.
Yeah.
He has gone all four wheels off the circuit behind the white line to stay on the circuit.
Yeah,
To
yeah, yeah, yeah,
now,
yeah,
in that instance, you've gained an advantage to stay on circuit,
yeah,
whether
yeah.
it be turn one or not. And in that case, you should be giving the place back. You should be handing
Sorry.
down the lead.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, definitely.
yeah,
And you know what? And you know what is surprising is that like when Max overtook like Lewis was it just before the first corner? Like Lewis tried to fight back, and after the first lap, like Max was gone. Come on, man! Aren't you going to cut me some slack? I thought that like what.
I'm cutting you some slack. I'm going for corners, mouth, man. I'm going for Horner. Right?
Come on, this is the summer break. Come on, man, summer break. Come on, this is
Look,
the
Horner.
yeah.
Look. We did you a favor. Look, we did you a favor. Look. How much you want to spend, man?
Oh,
How much? What's the bill? What's the bill, mate? I'll send you some money. Look. I haven't got my credit card on me.
come on,
Let me get
yeah,
my debit card.
yeah. Come on,
Nah, sorry, I ain't got any
that's
money,
not
mate.
going to that's not going
Fuck.
to help our future penalties. Come on, man. It's not going to help our future
Oh,
penalties. Yeah. And you know what? To be honest, I really think that, like something has to be addressed. Really, really addressed. Like I don't get the fact that, like voters gets a 5 grid penalty. Yet people who were victims like Perez, right? Like also Max are going to get a 10 grid penalty. We all know that they're going to change the engine. And that is one thing that I just do not understand, that like you're now being punished because of someone else's mistake. And I really think that FIA really has to address this, to be honest, for future races. Of course, right now we all know that it's not possible to change anything at all. But to be honest, it really gets to my nerves, because I mean, honestly, with the budget cap, imagine the budget cap, how much is going to be forked out on top of the 1.8 million.
yeah, that's
I
the
mean,
thing.
honestly,
Have you got those upgrades that you only have one piece of, and
we
we sort of
put, you know
destroyed.
what?
We sort of, you had one set of upgrades you put on Verstappen, and we sort of
Yeah,
fucked them
at
up.
Silverstone. Yes, at Silverstone. And you know what? It gets better. It gets better. No, 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 not better. It gets
And
worse,
it,
because you know what? It gets worse because like Perez Checo had his first upgrades. Like the same upgrades that were on Max car. At Silverstone are the same upgrades that he also got. And guess what? He was, like just like that in the first 10. In the first 10. I mean, honestly, because of a Mercedes driver. I just don't get it, to be honest. And like those upgrades are also going to affect our budget cap. So it's so
well, but
amazing,
then
I'm
again,
telling you.
people can blame you in the first place for putting all those upgrades in the first place. But we're gonna move.
Okay.
Got MUFC Daily. Adam, how are you, mate?
Hey.
I'm good. I'm good.
Who do you support then? Like in F1, do you support a particular driver, a particular team?
Well, my favorite driver is Lando Norris, but
Of course.
I don't really support a team, to be honest. I just like the drivers, really.
Okay. So, see, I'm trying to find a Hamilton fan, you know.
I do like Hamilton, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay. 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 I can live with that one. But yeah, I mean, I rate Lando Norris as well. I mean, we're doing the driver ratings in a minute, but what do you make of the season so far, Adam?
Crazy. I mean, it's like from McLaren, we all expected Daniel Ricciardo to do better than Lando Norris, and Lando Norris has ended up being the one that's doing better and getting McLaren where they are. Sebastian Vettel's done decent with Aston Martin or Racing Point, and I didn't expect him to do that good, and yeah.
Absolutely. I think Daniel Ricciardo is one of those, like, he's been the one that's been he's been let down a little bit. I'd
Yeah.
say. So, but yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see what comes about. But anyway, we're gonna. The season is like finely balanced in a minute. I mean, now Hamilton's ahead about what
10 points from
I think it's 8 points in the drivers' standings. He's 189. Yeah, 8 points in the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen is I'm gonna actually give you the standings as they are. So I'm just playing like F1 2021 intro.
Okay.
Hamilton, Verstappen, Lando Norris in a surprise third place at the minute. That's what you get for getting in points every single race.
So there's a big gap between there's 1 and 2, then there's a big gap between the rest.
Yeah, of course, because we always expected there was going to be a big gap between the two of them. I would also say, like, if Ferrari were like up there, it would be a three-way fight. I think. For me, if Ferrari was with us, it would be a three-way fight, and it would have Charles Leclerc up there with the same amount of points.
Carlos Sainz has done well this.
Carlos Sainz has done well. Done well for a first season at Ferrari. Bottas 4th, Perez 5th.
Bottas is just begging to keep his job.
Yeah, I think he is.
Like,
he is.
legit,
I would just say this is that Bottas, and the thing is what, and I will do a driver's market about that and rate up the pros and cons between Russell and Bottas. The problem is Mercedes have got a very good team balance in their team, which is why they've been so dominant, right? Bottas complements Hamilton very well, and same as Hamilton complements Bottas very well when need to, right? And before anyone says it, Hamilton has played the team game before with Bottas, right? He's never actually called out. He's never officially called out and said get Bottas to move out the way, right?
Can you give us an example?
It's the team that have done that. Well, the first season, 2017, right? Hungarian Grand Prix. Hamilton was let loose by Bottas to go chase down the Ferraris. When he couldn't overtake the Ferraris, he let back Bottas through to get third place as he agreed. So he has played the team game.
But who won it? Who won it?
But the only reason, like, Hamilton's got most of the decisions is because by the time these decisions come about, he's about 50, 60 points in the trial ahead of him in the title race. The only reason it didn't happen, but if you're watching 2019, it didn't happen, right? It didn't happen in 2019, and I don't think it happened in the
2019. It happened in 2019 in Baku.
It happened in 2019. Baku.
In
No,
Baku.
it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't. He was fighting.
Come on.
They were allowed to. No, John.
Whereby he was allowed. And
No,
he didn't remember.
No. I don't know what one you're talking about, because Bottas was leading, right? And Hamilton had to fight him to try and win the race, which he didn't. He couldn't win the race because he was behind him, right? Bottas won that race. He had to fight. He had to fight Bottas, right? And in 2020, it's the same again. The reason in 2019 and 2020, I'm making this case right now. The only
Yeah.
reason that you haven't seen it in them seasons because Hamilton and Mercedes have been so far ahead of the rest of the field and have had that advantage and it's been them two at the front of the start of the driver standings that they can
Steven.
actually fight and have a battle for themselves.
Okay, but Stephen, I stand to be corrected. 2018 was like in Baku was the fiasco that happened between Max Verstappen and Ricardo, right?
No,
Then 20
that was Bottas. No. Hang on, Bottas got a puncher.
yes, DNF because he was told to stay out to protect Lewis Hamilton. So I am
He was no. Hamilton was behind him and he got a puncher. I don't know what you're getting at.
yeah.
Yeah, he got a puncher off the brake. He got a puncher off the brake.
Yes, but what was it caused? It was caused because of the team order that they told him that they.
It wasn't. No, it
Because-
wasn't. Bottas stayed out. No, Bottas. Hang on. Bottas stayed out longer. Right, got ahead of the because of the safety car. Right, got ahead of
the yellow flag, remember?
He got ahead of Vettel because of the safety car because he just basically stayed out until he came along because they knew how much you were fighting, right?
But wasn't
And
it
then
a team order?
there wasn't a team order. There wasn't.
Oh.
The only
Okay.
times in 2018 the team orders came in Germany and in Russia. By which point Hamilton and Vettel were having their own battle in the title race. Bottas wasn't part of the battle at all.
Okay.
It's the only times it's happened.
Okay, I stand corrected.
So, but yeah, look. So, but like I said, is that Hamilton, if Hamilton is told to you're allowed to go chase a driver down if you can't give it back, he'd do that. He's done it before. So, right,
Question.
but it's that pros and cons. Like they work so well together as teammates. Right, they don't want to upset that.
Though it
But then
benefits
if-
one driver.
You're
then
a
again-
Mercedes fan, aren't you?
What's that?
You're a Mercedes fan, aren't you?
I'm a Hamilton fan.
Do you
So it's-
think Mercedes should go after George Russell? Do you think it's the right
I think they
move?
should. I think they should. He's fast enough.
Yeah.
He's fast enough. He's got the qualities. The reason being they don't want to go for it is because again, it could disrupt them on a level playing field, like Nico Rosberg and Hamilton were.
Yes,
It
exactly.
could disrupt the competition. I think if Rosberg was in there now, he wouldn't get near Hamilton. Like, I'm sorry. As much as people want to say he won the 2016 title over him, half of that was because Hamilton didn't have any reliability, and also in Austria where Rosberg cheated. So
Come on.
I'll say that until I'm blue in the face, mate. Right? If you want to see someone if people saying that Hamilton drove deliberately into Verstappen, go watch the Austrian Grand Prix in the last lap. That is a clear example of someone driving into someone.
There's this guy called Ben AFC on TikTok. He don't know anything about football, and now he's talking about F1. He's saying that Hamilton's a cheater and that he only wins because he's in the fastest car. And I'm just there like, yeah, he's in one of the fastest cars, one of the best drivers. Do you expect him to be in a Haas or something?
It's when I said, do you understand the fucking basics of F1? You've got to have a fast car to be able to win.
I didn't say it.
Mate, has he got a Twitter account? I'll DM him. So explain it to me, please.
So I'm not sure. I can check for you though.
Yeah, check for us. Like, see if you can bring this logic here and see if it can last 5 minutes.
Well, he is a Max Verstappen fan, like.
Oh, there you have it.
Hang on. Hang on, but when Verstappen's dominating in Austria because he's got a faster car, no, Verstappen's a quality driver. He's brilliant. Your logic makes no sense.
It's hypocrisy.
Basically, you know fuck all. So shut up.
Hypocrisy at its finest.
If you don't know the basics of F1, stop talking about it. No. You've got to be in a
He don't have a
fast
Twitter
car.
account, I don't think.
I'm gonna get a TikTok account. I'm gonna fucking troll him, mate. Trust me, mate. He said,
Yeah.
like, come on here and explain it to me. How
He also said that George Russell. He thinks that Mercedes are gonna push Hamilton out to bring Russell in, and then
nah.
why the hell would
deal? He's just on a 2-year deal, you fucking idiot. You read the news.
Yeah.
Do you read the news? For fuck's sake. Like, these people, they clearly love to talk about F1 when they know nothing about it.
Red Bull fan. That's true. That's very true. I'm a Red Bull fan, crazy Red Bull fan. For 10 years, I'm never that biased, to be honest. One-sided like that. I mean, honestly. Because, I mean, honestly, how can you say that? But when Max Verstappen wins, you know, like a race, then it's not because he has a faster car. I mean, honestly, what does that mean? I mean, honestly, who does that? Who says that?
I'm going to continue with... you can continue with Twitter or anything like that. I'm going to do it through Twitter. Right, yeah, authorise the app. Bingo. Right, there you go. Looked in. When's your birthday? October. I'm going to find this account, honestly. I'm going to find him. Just going to send him a video. I said, explain it to me. Right? You've got to be in a fast car to win Grand Prix. Right? Are you that dumb? I said, if you... Actually, Joe, it's what's easier. I said, if you think it's so fucking easy, jump in a car and do it yourself.
He probably couldn't, though. He'd probably crash in the first minute.
He'd crash as soon as he get out of the pit lane.
Yeah.
Right? Honestly, these people... There you go. Dingo. Done. Right, what's this account again?
Ben.afc for... just search Ben.afc F Lewis Hamilton and that. And it'll show up a video.
Oh, with a Martinelli shirt.
Yeah, he does love Martinelli, to be fair.
Oh yeah. I see him. Right, he's probably an Arteta, the dickhead.
Nah, he's Arteta out, but he did say Saka's overrated.
What?
He said Saka's overrated and he's an Arsenal fan.
What a fucking idiot.
Saka's overrated.
He said Saka what?
He said Saka's overrated and he's an Arsenal fan.
Wow.
Right, and people...
Oh, do you want to know what the most stupid thing he once said was, though? Messi and Ronaldo not even top 50 all-time footballers.
Surely it's... No, he can't be. No.
Honestly, no, mate. In that case, then, right? In that case, then, I'm sorry. Look, right, right. I don't care if people fucking troll me for this. Right? See this twat, right? You 61,000 followers. You want to follow this fucking idiot? Honestly, you want to follow his fucking logic, right? This guy ain't got a brain. Right? He knows fuck all about F1. He clearly knows fuck all about football. If you thinks Saka's overrated, if he thinks Ronaldo and Messi are not even top 50, right? He's clearly a troller. If he thinks Hamilton is a cheater and he's won his 7 titles by being the fastest car, well, that's part of what is this F1, you fucking idiot. And plus, the greatest drivers also help the team get the fastest car. Michael Schumacher did it. Ayrton Senna did it. Right? That's why Martin Schumacher had 7 titles. Right? Go ask people that work with Schumacher. Go ask people that work with Hamilton. They'll say the same thing.
He also says stuff about...
This guy's a dickhead. He's a dickhead.
He tries to make Hamilton look racist as well. Because there was one thing where he said, Hamilton wants all white people out of the sport. He just wants black people in the sport.
Racist prick. Racist prick. He's a racist prick.
And Hamilton didn't say that. He
never said that in his life. He wants everyone to compete.
like, do you know when Lewis and Max crashed? Everyone was saying, "Oh, Lewis, why did he try to do that?" And it's like, well, Max has done that before, and he doesn't get criticized like Lewis does.
Told ya. Joy, it's like when Pogba gets racial abuse. It's when Pogba gets like constantly laid into by Graham Souness for getting 4 assists.
Or he should be doing that. Like,
Yeah, it sounds a bit.
anyway,
like I'm gonna go for the drivers' ratings and team ratings.
yeah.
I just wanted to expose that prick, right? Like, if I was you, I'd get everyone to drop that him like right now.
Should I block him actually?
What?
Yes.
Should I block him on TikTok?
No. Just message. Joe, if you just messaged him, said, go on this channel and to explain it to me, mate.
Okay, I will.
Explain it. Explain your idiocy. Because you know absolutely fuck all.
Like, does he expect Hamilton to be in the worst car or something?
Yeah. Like, you can't win in a Haas, mate.
Oh my god! I've just seen one of his.
Very true.
things.
Very true.
Which one was it?
It's an article on Messi leaving Barcelona, and he says, "Buy you won't be rich."
You won't be, mate.
Yeah, what the fuck? Neymar and Mbappe care.
With Messi, by the way.
And Mbappe. What? It's
Right. Just go bring this up.
One thing I should also tell you is that even though he's English, he supports the French national team.
What?
Yep.
Why?
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he was saying, this France under 21s team could easily be the England team.
They can't even beat the Netherlands under 21 team. And yes, I'm standing with my own
You couldn't even
country
beat
there.
Switzerland in the Euros. Dickhead.
Huh?
The guy's a troll, man. He's a troll. He's a troll, mate. I don't know why.
Everything for the views.
He's an attention-seeking, viewing-tweeting troll, mate. That's what he is, mate.
And also, do you know when people try to make TikTok videos about him, duet his videos, he says, you cannot use my videos without consent, and that you're just using me to get more famous. And it's like, how big of a puss could you be if you need consent, to...
Mate, I don't know who you are. That's the point. So I could do as much as I want.
Bro, you look like you spend the back hours of your time digging the dumpsters of Morrison's.
Wow.
Mate, who do you think you are? Do you actually think you're Twitter? Do you actually think you're like F1 copyright or anything like
Anyway, let's get into the driver ratings because
I know, mate. Do you think you're like Premier League, like that you can't use their footage? Fucking idiot. Like, if this is like the BBC.
Yeah.
Dickhead. Honestly. At least one person's exposed. So, yeah. Anyway, let's start with bottom to top. We're going bottom to top as usual. So, start with the driver ratings, and we're going to go in the order of the championship, actually. Standings in a minute.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to bring up the driver standings in a minute. No, that was the last Grand Prix standings, I forgot to say. Anyway, right. So we're going to start with, of course, Mazepin. Who else?
Can we make a known category for Mazepin?
Yeah, I did have one.
Just. How the hell did that guy get in F1?
Bit like how this
Curses
guy...
thing.
No. Do you know why it is? No. This guy in F1 is like that guy on TikTok.
Shit.
Dickhead. Shit. No, fuck all. Doesn't know how to
Making
drive
a
a car.
career.
Mate, like honestly, he could like that guy on TikTok can't even get
I
past.
think
Max
he
Spin.
even.
He can't even drive as fast as Spencer Spin. And that's saying something.
Yeah.
I could drive
Mm.
faster than Spencer Spin. Everyone could drive fast as Spencer Spin. Right.
Yeah.
Mick Schumacher.
I'm gonna put maybe. I don't know. I think it's very hard to judge Mick Schumacher because he's in one of the worst. I think at sometimes he looks like poor, but I think he's been the best rookie out of what, which is not hard considering who the other ones are. I'll put extremely. I don't know. It's kind of hard. I'll put very poor to be honest, but
But what more can he do? Slow car. There's
that is
nothing
the
that
point.
he can do. Because I mean, honestly, the
Isn't
only
he
thing
meant to
that
be
he
going
can
to
be
Alfa
better
Romeo
than,
next year? Or,
it's not confirmed as yet.
well, I don't know, but there was rumours that he might go to Alfa Romeo next year.
Oh look. Oh yeah. Guess what? Yeah. This guy. Oh yeah. He knows fuck all. He knows fuck all about football. He knows fuck all about F1. Oh yeah. Oh, and he's moaning about the fucking owners, but he's bought the fucking new shirt. Dickhead. What a twat. Don't moan about it. Anyway, Mitch Schumacher. I would put okay, like, because like he's doing all right in a Haas, man.
Actually, yeah.
He can't do any better than like what he's
Like,
got.
I would
like my
love to
only
be.
highlight was,
I wouldn't be in Haas because I would not want to be in that car.
Nah, to be honest.
yeah, my
But
only highlight was when he was defending against Max Verstappen in Hungary, and I think he did quite well. Of course, like Max had a damaged car, but it just shows you, like the potential, or should I say, the amazing talent this kid has. So yeah, okay, I think it'll be fair.
Yeah.
actually, you should just message her. So if Hamilton is if Hamilton can only win because he's in the best car, so why is it Verstappen wins when he's in a faster Red Bull?
Yeah.
Right?
He literally once cried when he
no, what I would say is why can't the same rule be applied to Max Verstappen? Right? Is it because of is that you've got something against Hamilton? But like some people on Instagram tried to go at Hamilton about, which everyone condemned.
Yeah.
Maybe you should say that in that context. He actually gets he probably get what that means, because obviously what happened on Instagram, right? And these Hamilton did what everyone condemned about Hamilton. Maybe you should put that to him. See if he responds to that. He'll probably agree to it. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Anyway, Giovinazzi.
I think he's been alright this year actually.
I think he's been pretty good.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if he'll find himself on the grid next year though, with all the talent. Like I have a feeling potentially he could be in an AlphaTauri, but they'll probably try and keep the same.
No.
No.
They stick with their own drivers.
Red Bull Junior.
They don't.
I think Giovinazzi's too old for an AlphaTauri driver.
Yeah, to be fair, Giovinazzi's a Ferrari driver, and like A, Ferrari won't do that, and B, like he's already like the AlphaTauri rely on their own drivers. It's like their academy team, so they only pick their drivers. So yeah, but Giovinazzi, I think he's done well. He's done okay.
How many points has he scored? Less than 10, right?
Yeah. But to be fair, he's only got 1 point, hasn't he? So I would say, actually, sorry, I'll change that. Sorry, I scratched that. To be fair, I looked at it. He's only got 1 point rather than Kimi Räikkönen. So again, he's been behind him. So Uh,
Oh my god.
Or
Giovinazzi, Kimi Raikkonen.
I say
okay.
same.
Yeah, but sames. Then we're gonna go to George Russell in the
Ooh.
Williams. The
Good.
Williams. This guy
He's
is
been very good. Very,
Yeah.
very good.
very, very good. Very,
Yeah.
very good. Then we're gonna go to his teammate Latifi.
I mean,
I'll just say,
also,
I'd say very poor, man. He's not
Yeah.
been good at all.
come
And he's
on,
been
but
ahead
it's
of
just
them
sports.
some time,
Come
so
on,
yeah.
guys.
do you think he'll be on the grid next year? With
Guys,
He got,
guys.
I know he got sick in Hungary, but
You
throughout
got
the
points.
season,
The
yeah, I
only
know
reason-
but like it was complete. But it was like that race was a crazy race. Right? I mean, fuck
But-
say we had Alonso,
But
Vettel. We had Vettel, Alonso in fourth, Vettel in second, and Ocon first. Like the only one that was really relevant was Hamilton in third. But like, by the way, if we didn't make that mistake, we would have won the race. But there you go. Yeah, but so
yeah, but
like,
Steven,
you know what I mean?
Steven, to be honest, he's not expected to perform in that
Yeah,
Williams.
I understand that, but he's not been great all season.
Yeah,
yeah.
because I think
He's been
Okay,
towards
it's
the back of the
fine.
middle.
And he's even more trash on the video game.
And actually, to be honest, more to be fair, Mick Schumacher at times has outqualified him.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Hmm.
That is bad. So I mean,
Okay,
I haven't
it's
put
cool.
him any
It's cool.
lower.
It's cool. Okay.
I haven't put any lower.
Fair play.
Yeah, Lance Stroll.
Oh, I'll put maybe bang average or
I'd say
Okay.
okay or poor because
yeah.
Okay
like,
for me.
he is 14th in the table with 18 points.
Vettel's definitely outperformed him. You know.
Yeah, he's definitely. So I would say poor and put like a Vettel like a bang average.
He's lucky his dad's the owner.
Yeah. Sonoda.
Paul.
Extremely poor, I'd
wait.
say.
Paul are very poor because he
He's been-
has.
He's been very inconsistent, to be honest, with a very good car. Very inconsistent. Of course, it's his
Compared
first
to
year,
how his
but
teammates doing, he has been very poor.
yeah, but the teammate has been in that car for a very long time. But to be honest, yes, he's been poor, considering the car is very fast.
Yeah.
Yes, Sonoda.
Spinoda, not Sonoda.
Might be a bit harsh, but I'd say very poor. Maybe even extremely poor.
Yeah.
Hang on.
He's been putting one of the better cars compared to guys like Mick Schumacher and Russell, but he. That was.
Yes.
We should have a spinning competition between Mazepin and Sonoda, although Mazepin would.
They even bought him a spinning top, Mazepin, just to get him to stop. That's bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, extremely poor Spinoda, whatever you want to call him. Sebastian Vettel.
Yeah.
Good,
I
good,
was gonna
very good.
I was gonna put bang average. He had a poor start to the season. He had a poor
Yeah.
start to the season, but picked up
Yeah, but
towards the second half.
but
The first half.
yeah, but Steven, you're not putting into account that he didn't have any upgrades. Remember that Lance Stroll had each and every upgrade, and also he's moving to a new team. So
Yeah, all right.
I think it's good.
Okay, good. Fernando Alonso.
I mean,
Bang
You know,
average.
I think good because that battle with Hamilton was the best of the season.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah, even
it's
though
one moment though.
over the season though, how over the first half of the season, what would you say though? Like
average, I'd say
putting it
bang
all
average.
together.
Uh,
Bang average to good or bang average? I was gonna put bang
Bang
average.
average.
yeah,
Bang
bang
average.
Uh, uh, Esteban Ocon.
But
Ah, that guy.
Okay.
That guy. Do you know
Okay,
what? Do you know? Do you know what? Do you know what?
Well, he's won a race, of
Before,
course, but
he's won a Grand Prix.
yeah, but
yeah,
again, it's only one race, and for the rest of the season, he
Oh,
hasn't done that much.
yeah, but he has done though. He's ahead of
okay.
his teammate in the championship.
Let's
Well,
let's be honest here.
That
Let's
means he
be
must have
honest
finished
here.
more times than yeah.
Like I think that he has to be same level. Okay, yeah. But I think it's good way because like when he started, the season, he was very good. No one has ever beat Alonso. Any teammate has beat Alonso, and he managed to do that. And also, the thing is that we know that after he signed that new long-term contract, he went totally missing. And the only good thing that he had later on was in Hungary, whereby he won the match. Like, why am I saying match? He won a race. So yeah, I would think maybe it's good. Like it's a good place for him.
Yeah. For
oh
me,
my days, I just found another one of that guy on TikTok's video.
what did he say
what is
now?
it?
Phil Foden's better than Zidane all time.
Oh, fuck off. Tell him he's a deluded cunt.
When has he posted that? I need to see that. When? Like,
Tell,
what day did he
tell,
post that?
tell him that. Just tell him that. Said, message from SFeatleyTV. You're a deluded swat.
Yeah.
When did he post that?
Like,
on UFC Daily.
and if he wants to come and have a go at me about
Oh
it,
wait, I don't.
do so.
Hold on.
Try
I think sorry, it wasn't his, but he did.
Well, no, that guy anyway. No, that guy anyway is a deluded twat. He is a deluded cunt anyway. Like, let's
I
be
need
honest.
to see that video.
Anyway,
Some people, they'll say anything to get attention. They'll say absolutely anything. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Right. But
Yeah,
anyway,
making a career out of controversy.
yeah, make a career because I taught. Mom, it's no. Do you know what it is? It's like, look, mate. They don't follow you because they like you. They follow you because they.
So
make
they can make
of
fun
you.
out of you.
They make fun of you because you're a dickhead. Because you're deluded. Because you're deluded, right? And you say stupid crap. That's the only reason they follow you. They don't follow you because they like you. They follow you because they think you're stupid. Simple. Right? If you want that sort of following, then you've got a sad life. Right? Obviously, your mum didn't love you enough.
His mum dropped him when he was a child.
Must have been, honestly. Daniel
Uh,
Ricciardo, McLaren.
Ooh,
I didn't say poor, man. He's been poor.
inconsistent.
Well, yeah, poor. I expect better from Daniel Ricciardo.
Yeah.
So,
Like we're talking about overall, remember guys, not just a moment whereby he did good.
yeah,
Overall, what do you
but
think?
really, the first half of the season, he's not been good though.
Not good at all. Considering the car is very
Pierre,
fast, and
yeah,
always he's been in Q3 always.
Pierre Gasly, I'd say
Good.
is a good.
My favorite driver.
Good. Yeah,
Good.
good for us.
Yeah, he's been.
Yeah. Well, it's your team that ditched him, mate.
Yeah, apparently, hopefully, fingers crossed you come back again. Hopefully, but that's a big if.
Yeah. You ditched Albon. You ditched Gasly for Albon.
Come
Oh,
on, man.
that one's got her.
Man, come on. Let icons, mate.
To be
We know Red Bull is ruthless. Always. Sorry?
Uh,
mm,
hang on. Oh, it's,
yeah.
oh no! Wait, big up Solo. By the way, in the chat, I'm just gonna put. There's literally one more I've got. There's literally.
Come on.
Like,
And then where is Alban now?
I think he's going to IndyCar next season.
G. Sorry, I'm just gonna.
Perhaps maybe he's going to.
This one's the greatest one of all. This one really sums it up, right? Because we didn't have this. Right, watch this. You're gonna love it.
Oh fuck. AlphaTauri won their first GP before Red Bull.
Your junior team won their first Grand Prix before you. I think John's frozen on his internet, man. His internet's died.
Guy. What's up with you with me? I mean, honestly.
I think I think his internet's gone, man. His internet's gone. Anyway, we're gonna move on to Charles Leclerc.
Good.
That's
average.
To be honest, he's been.
To be fair, he's behind Sainz in the championship.
He's been no. Like by 1 point, right?
Yeah. So put both of them in good.
Yeah.
But also let's take into account. That Charles Leclerc has had about 2 or 3 DNFs. That is why they
Valtteri Bottas, I'm gonna put in
poor. Very poor. Oh poor.
Yeah. It's not been Bottas's year.
Lando Norris has got to be up there, top class.
Very, very good. Very good.
Yes.
Top class or 10?
Top class.
Yeah, I think there's only 2 drivers that are gonna be 10.
Yeah, Perez, I'd say, has had a
Average.
average.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, considering that has been the best.
I would say average because like we expect better. I think
Yeah.
after that first race, it sort of dipped again. But yeah, Max Verstappen.
Oh, I'm joking.
Oh, sorry.
No. Up there, come on. Top class.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we put in top class or
top class. Top. No. Up there.
driver team of the weekend. So, okay. So them two. Okay. So at Haas, we could just put like Haas is trash. Williams. I think Williams.
With the new management,
They are the best weekend.
They've been good. They've been good, considering what they've been doing in terms of team management. Like the shuffling.
you know what? Alf,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. I think Alfa Romeo have been poor.
Yeah.
Very poor.
Yeah. I also think Aston Martin they've been okay. I don't think they've been great. That part of me wants to put them in poor as well because, like, compared to what they were last season as a racing point, they're not been great at all. So, Alpine, they've been bang
Good.
average.
Okay, average, yeah.
Bang average. I'm gonna which we will say AlphaTauri have been okay.
Okay.
Ferrari, I would say, have been
Good.
good, just
Yeah.
good, and McLaren have been very good,
Yeah.
despite Ricardo. Red Bull, I would say,
Very good.
I would
Come
put
on,
only,
bro.
I would put only 9. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because they have made more mistakes than Mercedes have.
Yeah.
Mercedes haven't made as many mistakes as Red Bull have.
We only made in Bahrain and
You made one in
Imola.
You made it in Bahrain. You made one in Portimao. Portimao
Only.
struggled.
Only.
Spain, you made a mistake.
Oh yes, strategy. Yeah, the strategy sitting back.
Strategy, yeah, that strategy was a pain. Great Britain, you've spent too much time worrying about Hamilton.
Ah, come on.
Hungary was a car crash, literally, because like you spent all the
Of Mercedes.
you spent two
Because of
weeks. No, you spent 2 weeks of your time moaning about Mercedes that you didn't fully prepare for the weekend. Right, and because of that, you were on the back foot. Yeah, you were on the back foot because of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, like to be honest,
No, he's on mute. You're on mute.
sorry, like I'm just saying that to be honest, like it just hurts, as a fan, it hurts that, like um the one who has been causing carnage has been Mercedes. Let's be honest here.
God.
Let's be honest. Let's be
Come
honest.
on, it's part of racing.
Yeah, no.
If you're worried about your car getting broken, right, don't race it.
No, but I'm just saying that like
Don't-
it was becoming an interesting. Like season. But now
Oh, come
we
on, you're
cannot
not
all
having
put
this.
our chips. We cannot put
No,
all of our chips,
no.
like
It's,
for this 2021 car. But
hang on. We could quite easily then say, oh yeah, but like the reason we can't compete is because of Williams because they crashed our car with Bottas, right? Williams made all our
you know
problems
what?
as well.
You
But
know
we're
what?
not
You
moaning
know what?
about that. We're not blaming any other team. We're taking it on ourselves and then just getting on with it.
No,
Right?
but I'm
This is the
saying
problem.
if
This
it's
is
once,
why Mercedes.
if
This is
if
why
it's just
Mercedes' mentality is better because you spend too much time worrying about what other teams have done to you, rather than just getting on with your own weekend. This is why Mercedes have been so dominant because their
can I
mentality is so much
can I
better.
ask a question? Okay, can I just ask you a question? If the tables were reversed, wouldn't you be in my shoes if the tables were reversed? Yes or no? Just yes or no. Will you be in my
Yeah,
shoes?
yeah, I could moan about it, but in the end, like again, I would probably be told the same thing. It's like it's racing, get over it. And two, right, like it's just Mercedes. And Mercedes. In the end, we would be acting like Mercedes were, which is like, right, fine, that's happened. We've got to get on with it now. There's nothing we
Yeah,
can do
life
about it.
goes on. It's okay.
You can stop. Like, there's nothing. Like, it's one of those you can moan about the past, but it's happened. You just got to deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't mean you're out of the title race.
We are definitely.
So there we are. So, but there's the driver and team ratings for you. So if you agree with them, make sure to do. Yeah, if you do agree with them, let us know. If you don't, please put in the comments below after the video, or put them in the chat now if you don't, if you agree with any of them. But yeah, we're gonna end it there, man. Thanks for everyone that's tuning in as usual. I can't believe I've just done this whole stream without changing the overlay or anything. You know what I mean? But
That was good for him.
yeah.
Oh,
But anyway,
no.
you know. Oh no, I forgot it. But
Just
there you go.
actually,
No, I should have changed it at the start. I forgot to do it. But yeah. Make sure to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, join the membership scheme as well from as little as $1.99. Right, it is all for charity. It goes to Children's Liver Disease at the bottom, the Liver Disease Foundation, like it says at the bottom along the ticker. So join the membership just helps donate monthly to that. So it'd be really helpful if you could. We're back tomorrow
tonight.
Tomorrow, Friday. No, we're back at 8:30 p.m. Sorry, with preview to the match day 2 of the Premier League and predictions as well. I don't know, Brevin, John, if you're free for that, or if you're
No, I will.
all right, cool. I'll send you a link for that. Yes, make sure you check out that. I'll be in an hour's time, and then we've got this evening, the rest of the evening. Well, we got Saturday tomorrow. What have we got for tomorrow? Let me have a look. Have a quick look. What have we got for tomorrow? Tomorrow we have got Liverpool versus Burnley, and then we've got Liver Awareness Show at 8 p.m. So make sure you do tune in for that. Until then, we will speak to you at some point tomorrow. Until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.